Recording. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Every Inch Counts podcast. I'm your host, Josh Bogs Life Boger, and today we have the guest that we were talking about last week. We have Kylie Kobeszka.
Woo woo.
Newly single. So hit her up.
Oh.
Hit her up. We've been wanting to get you on for a while now, but things couldn't turn out that way. So we're glad to have you now. You know, there's always a time and place. You are one of Faith's best friends.
Mm-hmm. That's my girlfriend, actually.
Yeah, and I was going over my notes, and I realized that you are fucking young.
I am.
Like, I was looking at different stuff, and I'm like, okay, I graduated high school in 2017. I'm like, how old was she? I'm like, you were born in 2004, which is crazy to me. I don't even know what are you, Gen Z?
Honestly, I have no idea.
You're just young.
Yeah.
And then what was it? It was like when you graduated high school, I was already a year out of college. That was messed up to me. Like that blew my mind. You being in 7th grade, me being a senior, it's like two completely different worlds.
Oh yeah.
It's like it blows my mind. Do you normally have like older friends?
Yeah. Because I graduated young anyways. So my birthday is July 31st. And
Okay.
the cutoff is August 1st. So they could have either like bumped me up a grade or kept me like down a grade. So they bumped me up. So I'm like the youngest in my grade. So I just knew everyone that was
Because
like,
when's your
older.
birthday?
July 31st.
Oh yeah, you're the baby.
The baby.
Yeah, I was the opposite. So like my birthday was the cutoff. The cutoff is September 1st. I'm September 9th. Which is coming up, about to be 26. I'm old as fuck. And my parents didn't really have a choice. They didn't give them a choice.
Oh wow.
So I had to stay in my grade. But if I was if I was born on September 1st, I would have graduated in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fucking old. I feel so old right now. It's not even funny. We have Faith in the background laughing her ass off. It's like she was on the episode 2 episodes ago. Did you watch that? No.
No.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I did want to say before we get started here, if you haven't already, check out the clips that were posted for last week's podcast. One of them's doing really well on YouTube Shorts. Go check that out. You know, and if you're not subscribed and you're watching this, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the pod. We are inching. We are growing. We are doing our thing. And let's get going. We get deep here.
I'm scared.
We get deep. That sounds so wrong. I just realized how wrong that is, and this is episode 21. Yeah, that is true. All right.
I'm an adult.
So before we get started, though, how are you? How's everything going?
I'm doing good. Yeah. Working. That's all I do now. I took this semester of college off, and I've been picking up more shifts at work.
And what do you do?
I'm a server at it's called Our Bar and Grill.
I don't think we've never been there. I don't think me and Faith never been there. We'll have to go.
It's a really good environment, actually. Like, people in my grade only go there now because of me and my best friend that worked there. That's how they kind of like know about it. And then ever since like the first time they got there, it's like every weekend they're there because of like how the atmosphere is there. Every weekend we have either a band or a DJ.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It really is.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll have to go check that out. We've been so busy. Like, we've been asked to go out so much, and we probably went out maybe 3 times this summer. Besides like events that like we paid for to go.
Right.
we haven't been doing nothing. I've been busy. She's been busy. She's working like crazy. I'm working and I'm doing all my other extracurricular activities. I have a Pepsi. This is not good. Any carbonation drink, I'm gonna be burping. So we're gonna keep a counter.
Okay.
But you're good. You're doing good.
I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Making new friends all the time.
Yeah, that's how life is. I haven't made a new friend since me and her started talking. I need to start making friends. But anyways, we get deep. How was your childhood?
Oh.
Yeah, we get deep.
That deep.
Yeah.
No, for what I remember, it was very good. Like, me and my sister are so close in age also, so I always had, like, a best friend basically in the house.
Yeah, because she's, what, 2 years younger than you?
Like a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was also told that I've seen your parents. Half the time when I see your grandparents, I think they are your parents. They're super young. Your parents are so young.
They had me, or my mom had me when she was 20. So we're 20 years apart, not exactly, but 20 years apart. And my mom had my sister at 21. So very young. Me and my mom always get asked if we're sisters. It's never like,
yeah,
is that your mom? No.
Whenever I see you and your mom together, or your mom in general, I swear to God, every time Faith has to tell me, "Oh, that's her mom." I'm like, "No, it's not."
No, it's not.
And then your dad looks super young too.
Yeah, he's 4 years older than my mom.
Okay, so what? He was like 24 when you were born. Did they get married before you were born or after?
After. So me and my sister actually stood up in my parents' wedding. Like,
really? You were flower girls?
We were the flower girls walking down.
That's sick.
Yeah.
How old were you when that happened?
Oh.
Were you old enough to remember it?
I remember most of it. Not like fully everything.
Okay. Yeah.
I know they had like the dollar dance. I remember that like perfectly.
Dollar dance is bringing a comeback. I will tell you, every wedding I've been to for the last like 3 years, except for one of them, had the dollar dance. And I think it's the coolest thing ever.
It's so cool.
I'm so having it at my wedding. Extra dollars coming at my way.
Right.
And
just a dance.
You got your old aunts that'll slip you a $20 bill. I'm like, come here, we're dancing. Like, I'm definitely wanting that at my wedding, because that should be happening within the next couple years or so. Hopefully. Hopefully. But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea. But that's all you remember, basically? Or
that's like one of the main things that like
you
stood
didn't like
out.
fall asleep on a table or anything, get milk drunk?
No, not that I know of. I know like
get chocolate wasted.
I wish. No, I'm kidding. Me and my cousins like ran around the venue the whole time just playing.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. How do you feel? Now, this is just a general question. How do you feel about little kids being at weddings? I know you've been in your parents, but right. I feel like that's a little different. How do you feel like you're having a wedding and your significant other wants to have a whole bunch of little kids there? Is that a yay or nay?
I think it really depends on who the kid is with. Like, if it's like cousins or whatever, I think that's okay. But extended family with their kids, I don't think I'd invite. Or like plus ones with kids.
Yeah, no. That's definitely a no. If you're a plus one and you have to bring your kid, that's not how that works. Especially because you're a plus one. You're not even in the family, dog. Like,
right.
Get out of here. My thing is, I feel like the only two kids that should be at a wedding is the ring bearer and the flower girl.
I could see that too.
Yeah. That's what I want. I've been to so many weddings where I've been to weddings as a kid, but there's so many weddings that I'm at where I'm older now, where I go to and I see all these kids running around and they're just like talk about a buzzkill. I mean, they're kids, but like I'm trying to let loose. I'm trying to kind of get teed up over here, and I got one kid trying to give me a wet willy, and another kid that's bopping me in the back of the head. I'm like, get the fuck out of here and go get me a beer.
Right.
And of course, they can't get me a beer because they can't even reach over the bar. But that's what you remember, though.
Yeah. I don't.
Do you know how old did you? Did you already say how old you were?
No, I don't even know what year they got married. That's so bad of me.
That's so
I'm
bad.
such a bad kid.
See, I always remember because my parents' anniversary, they got married exactly a year and a month before I was born.
Okay. I don't know. I think it was around 2018. I think it was 2018. October. I know the month. It was October.
Of 2018?
Or not 2018.
I'm about to say, of course. I'm like, if you don't remember 2018,
No, not
what were you
2018.
doing?
No. 20. I don't even know.
But do you know what year they what year they celebrated their anniversary? Like, when they post on Facebook, did you say how many years? Don't know.
No.
Okay, we'll move on.
I think it's like
okay.
okay. I think it's 2012. 2010.
Oh.
Okay, I knew it was 2010 something, but okay, 2010.
So you were
straight.
you were 5 or 6 years old.
It was October.
So
Yeah,
you
I
were
know it was
5.
October.
You were 6 years old.
Yeah,
Wow, you were older.
I was a bit older. Yeah.
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 You don't remember that much when you were 6?
Not really.
Dude,
I have the worst memory.
I'll tell you
Worst.
something. I feel like there's something wrong with my brain because I remember so much shit from when I was 4, 5, and 6 in that area. Like the stuff I used to do and all that. I don't know why. I feel like my brain like loses it sometimes, and I'm like, okay, but that's so weird. But that's wild. That's 6 years that you were born. That's crazy. So if you had a good memory, you would have remembered everything.
Yeah, no. I have the worst memory.
So of course you grew up a little later than I did. I had some killer TV shows when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
What did you watch? Like, what shows were there that you were tuning into?
I loved Hannah Montana.
Okay, Hannah Montana was in the prime during that time. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
I loved Hannah Montana.
Yeah, that was a prime one.
High School Musical. That was mine.
Yeah, 2007 I think was 2. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But what else?
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Okay, thank God you didn't say Sweet Life on Deck, because that really would have showed your age. Because that show was booty compared to the first one.
What else did I watch?
Wizards.
Mm-hmm.
You were a Disney kid.
I was a Disney kid.
You didn't fuck with Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
I did. I really like I don't really like animated stuff that much.
You don't like cartoons?
Yeah. Like,
We're missing out on some good cartoons.
I'll watch it, but I was more into, like, Disney and I don't want to say real life, but, like, people, the acting.
Okay. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I got you. You know, when you watch these shows, you were probably in school. So how's your school life? How was it? Is there any, like, specific stories you remember? Or, like, what was your, like, favorite years? Was it, like, elementary school, middle school, high school?
I'd say my favorite years was, like, 8th to 9th grade, like, the transition from middle to high school.
Oh, okay.
Like, my friend group that I had was so solid, and it was so good. I love those 2 years. And
That's
then,
sick.
Yeah.
Because I hated those 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah. It was rough, man. I didn't hit a growth spurt until I was like 16. So I was a pipsqueak. I was tiny. But that's cool. Like when my favorite times in school were actually elementary school. Like the first 5 years, actually more so like, no, I'd say all 5 years. All 5 years of elementary school is my favorite times in school because you literally had nothing to do. If you played sports, you went to
Yeah.
sports after school. I mean, you had homework, but it was barely any homework.
Barely.
And then middle school, was it rough for you too?
Yeah.
Hated
say-
middle school.
Like 6th grade was like pretty hard.
Mine was 7th.
7th grade.
Yeah.
I was always good at like homework though. Like I was always fine with that. But it's like I think what was hard about it was getting used to like all the people and like switching classes more than like elementary school. So
Yeah,
just
I
like
feel you.
trying to grasp onto that. Seeing new faces.
Yeah.
When like elementary school you're with the same people basically.
The cool part about my school is my kindergarten, I was the first class in this new kindergarten for the school district. And that was basically, so you had your kindergarten that had everyone in the district. It's split in half. And then all those kids came back together. So like my old buddies that I was tight with and still kind of kept in contact from that went to that other school from kindergarten, just kicked it with them. It was cool. It was cool. Do I still talk to them to this day? No.
No.
But do you still talk to people from high school?
Yeah.
All that?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how was high school? Did you do anything like sports or activities or anything?
So my freshman year I played soccer.
A little bit of elf football?
Yep.
Not good with your hands?
No.
No.
Hand-eye coordination's not there.
Really?
No. Not at all.
That's a funny take because you did cosmetology. If you don't have good hands, how are you cutting hair?
Okay. Good point. Good point. And that's why I dropped it. No, I'm kidding.
That's funny. That's funny.
But I did soccer my freshman year, and then I dropped that because I have sport-induced asthma. So like running
can't
and
run?
stuff. Yeah.
Should have bowled.
Bold.
Should have bowled. There's no running involved. There's only
There's none.
4 or 5 steps.
Yeah. I should have.
Or golfed.
Honestly, I really wish I did golf in high school.
No, the scholarships for golf are
Yeah.
insane.
I know. And it's a fun sport. Like, very fun.
Yeah, well, with women's bowling too, you could go D1, and guys you can't. But with golf too, girls could go D1 golf and get really good scholarships, and that's something that I might have to try to influence my kids. Be like, hey, pick up a club, see if you like it.
Right.
If you do, run with it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
golf for me recently has been really, really fun.
Mhm.
Something I wish I did when I was younger too. Oh, here that one. That was a good one. But only soccer, huh? Didn't want to try anything else.
I've done cheer my whole life, basically.
Oh, you cheered?
Yeah.
My sister cheered.
Yeah.
She not to toot her own horn, but the 4 years she was on varsity for my high school, Oak Forest High School, within those 4 years, she's placed first, second, third, fourth.
Wow.
Yeah, they were kind of like a franchise. Like, yeah, it was kind of nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Highland. We were good at cheer, but it was nothing like the 4
Nothing
years.
crazy?
Yeah, the 4 years I was in high school cheer, we never even competed. Like we never even went to a competition.
What was you guys just club?
Yeah, we were like sideline cheer basically.
Oh, that's boring.
Yeah.
Were you able to flip?
Yeah. We did everything that you would do. Like we had routines still that we did, but it'd be for like tailgate or halftime at
Tailgate?
tailgate.
What's that?
It's so actually tailgate was this Thursday for this new year, and it's just like a party before the first game. So like today was the first football game.
Were people like drinking and stuff there?
No.
Okay, I was
No.
about to say, what kind of tailgate is this?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just like
See,
the cheerleaders
I think a
were there.
tailgate. I think of that's when St. Xavier opened up their campus to alcohol and everyone got sloshed. Like that's what I'm thinking of.
No.
But Yeah, that's odd. You guys didn't go to any competition. Did you
No.
have a competition team, or were you on the only team?
It was just one team. So we had a JV and varsity
Okay.
for it.
Okay.
But once I graduated high school, my sister is also a cheerleader, and they started competing because they got a new.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I wanted to compete for so long. The year that I leave, they're competing.
That's how I felt with with bowling. So all these youth tours that I used to bowling, because youth bowling stopped at 20, but a lot of one tour I used to be on was U23. So that's like your last year of college, like that's your last hurrah. But now all of them did it, and they have their own college division now, and they didn't start that until I was out of school. So I'm in the same boat when it comes to that, or
Yeah.
like anything else that like just opened up. Like my school put in a field house literally the next year I was gone. I'm like, that would have been nice.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
And then, so my sister graduated last year, talking about like new things. My sister graduated last year, and then this year they're allowing the seniors to like paint their parking spots.
Oh, they're doing that now?
Yeah.
They never did that at my school.
Yeah, they just started it this year, and my sister's like, I just graduated, like,
That's
of course,
that's some
right
shit.
when I graduate.
Tell you something, that's some shit.
I know. But yeah, the cheer team got a new cheer coach, so that's why they started competing and stuff.
She was probably like, we're going to make this an actual team
Yeah.
rather than you guys just go to the games and
right.
have fun and dick
Mhm.
around. Actually,
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. But that's cool. And then you said you're currently still in school. You're taking a small break.
Yeah.
What are you studying?
So I went into college wanting to be in like the radiology field. So like
X-rays.
X-rays, ultrasounds, all that stuff.
Mhm.
And then I applied for the actual program after doing all my prereqs, and I was waitlisted. So, if someone got accepted and declined the offer, they would call the waitlisted people, but I never got a call back from them. And so I decided to change because it's a yearly program, so I'd have to wait another year. But I've already taken all my classes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and they make a decent amount of money, but it's nothing like 4 years of 4 years of college I should go through for like the average salary.
Yeah.
And it's not like a passion of mine. So I think that's why I'm kind of like trying to move on.
Okay. You think you're going to go back?
Like for radiology or no?
Just school in general?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to get a bachelor's degree in something. I think I'm going to stick with like the business side. So either get it in business or I want to do accounting.
Accounting, I will say I have a couple accounting friends, and they say you pretty much work for the money.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm not saying don't do it, but be ready for long, boring days.
Yeah, I know.
But if you're passionate about it, you're passionate about it. There's a difference between like someone like me saying, "Oh, that's boring," or someone like you who's passionate about it. That's like, "Oh, this job's awesome. I'm just plugging in numbers. Like I'm doing math. I like math." But yeah, I went to school for communications, which it's all this. Yeah, it was cool. I pretty much went to college to bowl though.
Yeah.
So it was fun. I went to class. Did I pay attention to it? No, because everything was online. And then COVID happened, and they just gave everyone a pass for like that year, pretty much.
Oh, wow.
There was only like one or two professors, like
Right.
during, especially at that second semester when 2020 hit. Only a couple of them were like strict, and the rest of them were just like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" One of them, we were playing Animal Crossings on our Switches in the middle of class just on Zoom. Like, we were showing off our houses and what kind of fruits you have in your world and stuff like that. Like, that was fun.
That's fun. That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Now, while were you still in high school when you met Faith?
Yeah.
How did that all happen? I know how it happened, but I want to hear the story.
So the first time I think I ever even saw you was I was talking to my ex now. I was talking to him and it was his prom. So I went to the high school to take like pictures with him, and Faith was there taking like pictures off of her camera of like and stuff. And that's the first time I ever like saw her. Did we even like No, I think we just walked right past like each other. I was too scared to even like say hi to any of his family. I was like, this is a new guy anyways, like we're just talking. I don't
Yeah, because she was dating his brother.
Yes, so Faith was dating my ex now, his brother.
Which cracks me up because I don't know if this is saying too much information, but I've hung out with your ex
Yeah.
a couple times.
Mhm.
And he
If you're gonna say what I think you're gonna say, don't say it.
what? I'm just saying I think he's a decent dude. I think he's cool. Like I got no
yeah.
problem with him.
Yeah.
It sucks that you guys didn't work out. But there's no need to bash him because he's not a bad of a guy. He's really
no.
cool.
He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Like super nice.
Yeah. Now that leads a perfect segue. What happened? Because you guys were together for years, weren't you?
Into how we met.
Oh yeah. Keep going. Yeah, keep going on how we met.
Faith.
We have Faith over here in the background yelling at me.
And then so there is that. I can't remember if it was before. I think it was after I went to his house.
Okay.
And it was me, his friend, and then I don't know if it was just one of my friends. I think two of them went. So it was like 3 girls and then either 2 or 3 guys were there. But anyways, we all
Was the ratio good or was it off?
I can't remember. I think it was off. I think it was 3 girls, 2 guys.
No, that's a good ratio.
Oh.
That's a real good ratio. I don't think you realize how good of a ratio that is.
Well, 2 of them were already dating. Was Riley and Liv dating? So 2 of them were already dating. So there was one like 5th wheeling.
Was that you?
No. So like me and Kylie were talking, and then
okay.
my friend and her boyfriend were there, and then Angelina.
Okay. But let me tell you, that's a good ratio. For a guy, that's a good ratio.
For a guy, yeah.
What, do you not think that's a good ratio?
I mean, I think it'd be better the opposite way, but
Of course you do. Of course you do. Well, keep going.
But anyways, we were all there and we were just hanging out in the living room, and I know Faith and were there. I don't even think we even saw each other then either.
We saw each other, but I didn't talk to you.
No.
By the way, I think I'm editing out all these names that are being dropped right now.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think I have to edit out all these damn names that are being dropped right now.
But I think I looked at you because they wanted me to find you to like look at your like Instagram and stuff or something.
That's funny.
Ruby.
We got the dog in the cut. Ruby, what is she doing?
Ruby.
All right, keep going with the story. We got distracted by the dog. It's been a while since we had a guest on the show, so we got to get back used to routine.
Yeah. So we were there, and then everyone ended up leaving, and then it was just me and there.
Don't worry, I'll edit out all the names.
Oh, sorry. Me. How do you want me to say it?
Me and my ex.
Me and my ex. Me and my ex. We were there at his house, and yeah, I think we
officially started like talking when.
Do you want a microphone?
No. I think we officially started like we actually introduced each other to each other when he brought you over before his graduation.
I just want to call timeout here. What are you doing? If you want to talk, grab a microphone and come on here.
I don't remember
because we're silent as you're talking. Come on, you know the show.
She's looking at me for answers.
I don't remember like the first time we ever like talked. Like I can't remember like That was years ago.
Yeah, but you
Again,
got-
my
well-
short-term memory. I don't remember anything.
Seriously?
Bad memories.
What, you got some bad trauma or something?
No, my brain doesn't know how to keep in stuff.
That one ear out the other?
Literally. Yes.
It's a hollow up there?
Yeah, pretty hollow.
It's pretty hollow. But you guys have been tight ever since.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We were really close by his graduation party.
Me as her boyfriend, I don't trust you two by yourselves because I know how you two are.
What does that mean?
If I turn around and you two are like, if someone dares you guys to do something together, you guys are gonna do it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a dare.
You guys are wild together. You guys are animals. You guys say men are animals. You two are animals together. That's right. I said it. I said it. Oh, we're gonna start that now. Are you trying to dance battle me right now?
I will for Faith's love.
You will not win, fam. You will not win. Just be like, I'll hit you with the 1-2s, the 1 steps and 2 steps, and the diggity diggities. I'll show you every move in my playbook, and you will be like, no.
No.
But that you guys have been tight for years, and
Yes.
it's just unfortunate under the circumstances that, and it wasn't you. I know it's not you. That you just couldn't be around everyone. Which sucks because I saw you. I remember the first time I met you, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm taken back. I'm like, wait a second here. Is that conflicting? Like,
Yeah.
is this? Am I supposed to be talking to her? Am I supposed to be here right now? And then you came around a couple more times, and I'm like, okay, I understand the situation now. I think it was the first time I met your ex is when I figured out the situation. But anyways, what happened? You guys were together for how many years?
It was like 5.
5 years?
Yeah,
That's like a quarter of your life.
I know. Literally.
See, I have a hot take when it comes to that. I feel like the average person falls in love 3 times in their life.
I've heard about that. I've heard about that.
I think it's I could be wrong here. It could be called the rule of 3s. I could be wrong. I could just be saying that because there's 3 of them. I didn't look it up, but like for me, for example, I had a girlfriend in high school. Basically, all it was just like sex, straight up, like honestly. And then I had an ex from college, which was the complete opposite.
Mm-hmm.
When I say complete opposite, I mean complete opposite, if you get what I'm trying to say.
I get you.
And then her. So, and honestly, when it comes to that, because that's a big part in a relationship for me, she's the perfect medium. Like, it sounds weird. It's not too much, but it's not too much, and it's not at all. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's that perfect in between. I'm getting older. I'm getting older. I just can't. I ain't got it in the tank anymore. Okay? I'm sorry. I ain't got it in the tank no more.
That's funny.
Yeah. But like, what happened? Like, you guys, I thought you guys were going so good.
We were. It really. So our first year of dating, we were both in high school. So
Are you guys the same age?
no. So I am 20 now and he's 22.
Oh, 2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years.
Okay.
We're actually technically 2.5 years to the day. So his birthday is January 31st and I'm July 31st. So that's exactly like,
Yeah, 7 months.
so 2.5 years exactly.
That's not. No, is that 6 or 7 months? February, March, April, May, June. 6 months. Yep, 6 months. I don't know math. Yeah, I didn't know he was rocking the cradle by a couple years. I mean, Faith is 25 now. You're only 24.
What year is it?
I thought you were. I thought you just turned 25.
What year is it?
Oh yeah, she was born in 2000, which blows my mind too. I was born in 98, so you guys don't even have 19 in front of your guys' first two dates. Yeah, you guys got 20s, weirdos. She's 24. I'm about to be 26, but we're only a year and 5 months apart, something like that. No, year and 3 months. 3 months. Year and 3 months. Year and 3 months. I'm not good with anything. I got in trouble a couple weeks ago because I forgot our anniversary.
That's a big no-no.
I will
Big
stand,
no-no.
I will stand here with my hand raised and my pit stains out and say, I forgot.
What day is it?
It is March 19th.
Good job.
There we go. For some reason, I don't know why it blanks from my mind. I think it's just because we're already a year down.
Yeah.
We're actually a year and a half down. So it's just like something in my head that it's just like, it don't matter. I mean, it does matter. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. It does matter. But it's not something I think about on the daily.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do a lot of shit and I forget about a lot of stuff. And then for that godforsaken day, had to be that. And let me tell you, I was in the fucking doghouse.
Oh, I bet.
I was
know
in
how
the
Faith is.
doghouse.
I bet you were.
I was in the doghouse today.
What'd you do this time?
I fell asleep for 20 minutes. And I have a thing about like people coming home and just yelling. I hate it. Like if you don't want me to do something, that's what you do. She comes in and starts yelling, and I'm like, "Yo," I go, "You know how I feel about that?" And she's like, "I didn't realize it." I go, "You were yelling, girl." And then I went outside. I'm like, "What?" And then I fall asleep a lot. I take a lot of naps. I don't know. Do you take a lot of naps?
I'm always sleeping. Always sleeping.
Thank you.
Like today, I didn't wake up till, well, literally like from sleep till 3 p.m.
Did you work today?
No,
What time did you go to bed?
5.
That's why.
Yeah, I know. Fell asleep at 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 10 hours.
In my defense, I was at a friend's house. So I got up at like 10 a.m.
A friend's house.
Yeah, friend's house.
You guys better be quick over there.
My coworker's house.
Oh, that had to be fun.
It was really fun.
What do you do for fun? Like I've never seen you out in the open, like with the girls. So like I don't know, like what do you like to do?
I am usually, like, before I was actually a really big homebody. Like if I
like being at home?
If I could be home, I'd be home. But like recently, I've been loving going out.
Okay.
And like even like work, I love going to work because all my coworkers are so cool. Like we all get along. There's no drama.
I wish.
Like we're all such like good friends. So I love going there because I just get to talk to all of them. And then we stay after work for a couple hours just talking about anything and everything. And then like on days I'm off, I even go there just to talk to everyone that's working.
See, I can't do that now. I can't do all that now. Once I'm done for the day or I'm not working that day, I don't want to be there.
It's not
like,
even
especially like at a job that's, you know, just like a filler job for like the time being. Like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Like
if I didn't like my coworkers, I would not be there. I I love them.
How long you been working there for?
Like a year and a half.
Oh, that's not bad. That's
Yeah.
longer than any job I've stayed at. But no, this job I'm at now, I'm staying there as long as I can. I really like what I'm going on right now. Dan, I'm not leaving. Never leaving. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, that's sweet. And then so you're just single, ready to mingle now, or how are you? Let me get to my next question here. How are you moving on? As in, how are you inching to get to where you want to be mentally and emotionally right now? Emphasis on the emotionally.
Okay. So I'll start off with how we broke up, and then I'll go from.
We still haven't. Yeah, I guess we've been going on tangents, so it's good.
So again, we met in high school. He was a junior. I think it was like summer going into senior years when we kind of like met. And then we started dating. He graduated, and then he went to college.
Mm-hmm.
And he went 2 hours away where his college is.
That's not that far.
No, it's not.
No. That's not bad.
Which I knew, like, that's what dating him, I knew that he was going to be going to college.
Yep.
Like, I kind of prepared myself for that. And he was there for all 4 years. And then after that, he got a job offer, which I am so proud of him. Actually, like, so proud of him, because after college, job search is so hard.
It's the worst thing in the world.
Oh, I know.
Trust me.
Yeah.
It took me 3 years to get to do a job that I went to school for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is. Don't get me started on it, but keep going.
But he did an internship over the summer, and he got a job offer through that company that he did an internship with. And he basically just accepted it, which I'm glad. Like, you have to do what you have to do. Like, it's a job. Like, I'm so proud of you. And they didn't give him a location of where it was.
Ooh.
They asked him where he would like to be, and he said, like, Indiana area, because this is where we're from.
Yeah.
And so they put him somewhere in Indiana. I can't remember the exact location, but then they moved him again to Wisconsin, right? Sorry.
This is your relationship here. I don't know where.
No, I'm so bad with the map. Where's Green Bay?
Green Bay is in Wisconsin. Ever heard of the Green Bay Packers?
Yes, that's
where they're from.
okay. I'm so bad with
The
the map.
Cheeseheads.
The Cheeseheads. So he lives in Wisconsin, right by Green Bay. So that's about 4.5 hours.
Okay.
So a bit further. And even from like college, just the distance has been really hard.
Been a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. You're stronger than I am, because I would have been gone, especially at your age. Please, you ain't catching me staying. Like, as soon as like that job offer came up and was accepted, I would have been like, all right, see you.
See ya.
Because
I was hoping it'd be somewhere in Indiana, though, like kind of closer where he could drive, because they gave him a company car. So I'm like, okay. So,
oh, that's not bad.
yeah. So if it was somewhere around here, he would just be home driving, you know? But yeah, they put him in Wisconsin. And I don't know how deep I should get.
Well, just so you know, he's been staying behind there. He's out right now. I'm kidding.
Bring him out. Bring him out.
Bring him out. No, I'm kidding.
But okay. So, anyways, the distance has just been a
It's
whole
just been
thing.
too hard on you.
Yeah, and then he also was in a sport, which took up a lot of his weekends too.
Yeah, that is rough.
Yeah. So it was like we were barely seeing each other, barely.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, we talked every day, but It's
It's
not
not the
like
same.
it's not the same as being like in person in front of them.
FaceTime ain't the same.
No, it's really not. And then yeah, once we moved him to Wisconsin, that's when I kind of like was like, okay, like I don't know.
Yeah, you can only
If-
send so many Snapchats until you just need the real thing now.
Yeah. Correct. Like I was ready when he graduated college, I was like,
Time out.
wait, what did I miss?
Oh, that flew right over your head. Never mind. We're just gonna let it fly.
Oh, wait, okay, I think I get it. No. Nothing,
We're gonna let it fly.
nothing
Keep going.
like that.
Keep going. Keep going.
What was I saying now?
You were saying how like you guys were talking on the phone, all that stuff, but it just wasn't the same.
Yeah. Oh, so I was ready for him to come home like after college and wasn't ready for him to move
You were
even
mentally
further.
ready. Yeah.
Yeah. Like thinking he's going to be home, get a job over here or something. And then he moves even further than what his college was, which we already were having struggles
Yeah.
from a 2-hour distance.
Yeah, that is rough. It really is. When you're with someone for that long, and it really doesn't have anything to do with it being toxic.
No. Yeah.
It's got more something to do just situationally, and those are the ones that suck.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones who are like, or even so, if you're not dating someone and you're clicking with this dude or girl, whatever you're into, and the timing's not right, but you two are kicking it like full on, like, you know, like a ride or die almost, like at that point, and just the timing don't work out. I mean, I've been through the woods a couple times, like that's happened to me. I know how it feels. So like I don't know to the extent, 'cause I haven't been in my longest relationships with Faith, and it's been 1.5 years. But for 5 years, and it's just like the cards aren't showing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It just, I feel like that just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
There's no one to be mad at.
No.
Like, and that's the thing that sucks too. It's like I want to be mad at someone. Like I want to start. I want to pick a side, and this is a scenario where there are no sides
No.
that, like,
Yeah.
like no one wronged the other. That's
Mhm.
what I'm trying to get at here,
Correct.
folks. No one wronged the other, and it's just it sucks.
Yeah.
That's all I could put in words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think anything could have really changed, like, what happened, meaning, like, he had to go, like, take this job. Like,
Oh, he had
that's,
to.
like, you have to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop you from taking this job, you know?
Mhm. Yep.
But when it's, like, when we've already had problems before, I don't know. Just hard.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, trust me. I went through a couple tough breakups because I'm old. I've lived life a little bit. You move on though. Well, I'm always a big proponent of like what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you, and I've lived by this before this podcast even started. You just got to keep inching. You know, one day you get a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes some time. So you guys out there, she's a little bit she's got emotional damage. So
Emotional damage.
so keep that in mind. But yeah, it's just gonna take some time. It's definitely like not easy.
Mhm.
It's not easy at all. Someone that you've talked to every day for the past 5 years blows my mind. How did you guys stay together for 5 years when you were 15?
When it hit our 1 year, that's the longest I've been with anyone.
You were with someone for just under a year before you were 15?
Like a couple months. Like meaning like when it hit the year mark, I was like, dang, this is like
This is long.
Like, this is long. Compared to my last ones, like this is really
You
long.
ever seen Napoleon Dynamite? You're too young. You are too young. There's a scene in there where one of the characters named Kip, he goes, I think things are getting pretty serious. It's just like that. Like, but yeah, you'll grow.
Yeah. And honestly, like, so his job is only gonna, well, he's only gonna be there for like a year or two, is what is claimed right now.
Yeah, but that year or two could could change everything.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
It might only be 2/5 of what your relationship was, but for a majority of it, he's been gone anyways. So it put it in perspective. So if he's been gone for school for 4 years, you guys have been dating for 5. Technically, it's like you guys have only been dating for like 2.5 years.
Yeah. Like face to face. Yeah.
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 In reality, I know people in the comments are gonna be like, oh, but they've been together. It's not the same.
No.
Like, and a lot of people preach about long distance relationships and how it's good. Like, distance makes the heart grow fonder, but distance also makes the heart not want you no more. Like, it's true.
Yeah.
Like, there are some people that can handle it, but then there's also people who just don't want that.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them for not wanting it. You know what I mean? It's just, sour pill. Sour pill, little Sour Patch Kid. But, after they're sour, they're sweet.
Yeah.
So, a little bittersweet. So, after all that's going on, you're looking towards the future. What do you plan on doing? Like, where do you see yourself in the next, 5 years?
So, I am going to look into flight attendant school.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Going to be flying around the country.
Flying around, visiting different spots, seeing everything.
That's
I know
sick.
it's only probably going to be like a day trip, but just like being somewhere like Paris. I get paid to go to Paris.
That's a long ass flight.
I know it is long.
Now, have you done research on any of that stuff?
None.
Okay, because I was going to ask you, do you work that whole shift, or is there like 2 crews? Because technically, you'll be working for how far is the flight to Paris? Like 14 hours or something like that?
It's something, yeah.
You're going to be working for 14 hours straight?
I think so. I heard this story. I don't know if it was like a TikTok story or if I was watching like a YouTube video. I think it was a YouTube video. And there was like this flight that kept getting delayed. And then once they were able to take off, they had to get a new crew because their shift was done. So then they had to wait longer for a new crew to come and take over that.
I wonder if pilots, truck drivers, once they hit 8 hours or the amount of set hours they have to drive in that day, the truck stops.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's how pilots are. I wonder if, say, like they're supposed to have an 8-hour shift or a 12-hour shift, right? Or I'd say their shifts are probably 8 hours, if not one flight. I wonder if within that time period that they're scheduled to work, I wonder if there's a delay and they won't be able to get to the destination by that time. I wonder if they switch. I never thought about that. Literally just came out the top of my head right now.
Or like a layover. I wonder if they have like a new one come on.
What are the points of layovers?
I don't know.
Like, what's the point of it? Just take me straight to the place I want to go.
Just take me.
Like, there's no reason why, if I'm going to California, I don't want to stop in Dallas, Texas. Not even on the way. Like,
out of the way to go back.
Like, out of nowhere. Like, go to down south Texas to go to California. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But that's cool. You want to be a flight attendant?
I want to look into that.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, I don't have like a passion that I'm set on anything yet, so I want to like kind of look out into like different things, and flight attendant was like one of the main things that has popped out that
ever
I
thought
found
about-
interest in.
You ever thought about being on The Bachelor?
No,
All right, I'm about to submit an application to The Bachelor.
I'm gonna go on Love Island next year.
No, I don't want you on Love Island.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you on Love Island. That's too wild. You got to be on something more professional.
Too hot to handle.
Hell fucking no. Hell fucking no. You are gonna go on what are the other shows?
I don't like
you could
competing.
You could go on The Circle. Not The Circle. What am I thinking of? Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
You know, both those shows she has to get married.
Yeah, I don't know if I could get married.
I mean, you could always say no, like the half of
Yeah, I
the
could.
people, and they just get back together after the show's fully aired, because under their contract they can't technically be together.
Mm-hmm.
There's loopholes.
But like, Love is Blind, like going through a whole wedding to like stand up there and be like, no,
That blows my mind.
No.
It blows my mind. Like, you spend this long with someone and you still don't know.
yeah,
Like, you look at it like this. So like, when you're on these shows, you're exclusively with this person almost 24/7, right?
Mhm.
Love is Blind is a little bit more open because people actually still go to work, because the cool part about that show is they get people from all over that area,
Right.
and that's how they produce the show, or cast the show, I should
Mhm.
say. But you're with these people 24/7. It's almost like a faulty reality. Like, like as soon as the real world starts and you're out of that like big dating circle that you were with everyone, and real life hits, for some reason, like, people like don't like each other anymore. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, one couple that I thought was really good. You watch Perfect Match, the new season?
I believe so. I
Uh,
can't remember.
Steven, the guy who looks
Yes.
like MGK,
Yes.
and Alora.
Yes.
I thought those two were a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
But no. What do I see? I see him with Harry Jazzy and Dom on TikTok saying how badly they fucked up after being on that show. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't think I want to know what happened. But, like, stuff like that, it just blows my mind
Mhm.
because it doesn't make sense.
yeah.
Like, they say reality TV ain't fake, but they're making fake relationships, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sure in the moment it's not fake, but like when you look back on it, it's like what was real
Right.
compared to how you are then compared to how you are now. It was almost 180. What that could fuck with people's brains too.
Oh yeah.
That would fuck me up.
Yeah.
That would fuck me up so bad.
Well, I feel like being put like on a show like that, like I feel like you feel like you're forced to like someone.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Well, they say that these people are open and ready, which
When you have Harry Jowsey on every single dating show as him being open.
he's very open. He's very open.
Very open.
He's almost too open. He needs to tighten up a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is how old is he? How old is Harry Jowsey? Is he 30?
I don't think so.
I don't know how old he is.
I'm sure he's like upper.
He's
20.
my fucking age? Are we serious here? One,
27. He was born in 1997.
he's a year older
Year
than
older.
me. He's a year older than me. Okay, he was born in 97, year older than me. But seriously, how come he gets the good genes? What are they doing in Australia that we don't? Like, I'm small, I'm scrawny, and I am pale.
You have to go to LA tan like me. Get in a.
I don't
Tanning.
want to burn my ass cheeks. Because I know that's what happens. I don't care what setting it's on. I'm going to look like SpongeBob when he comes out that
Just do,
sun
like-
bleached.
Do like a level 2. It goes up to 6.
I need a level 0.2.
0.2.
0.2. I just need a little bit. Like, what I got now, that's solid, like, I say I could look like this in 20 minutes outside. It's sad. Fair
And-
skin.
And it'll only take like 10 minutes in a tanning booth.
No, it would take 2 seconds. I feel like if I gone into a tanning booth, I would end up looking like the people from Final Destination. Just burnt to a crisp.
Just a crisp. I've never watched and I don't want to watch because of like the tanning bed situation.
Once you see the scene, you realize how they make it realistic, but how unrealistic the thing is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand the roller coaster one. That one could fucking happen. I've been stuck on roller coasters because they broke. Which kind of crazy. The ones like there's a lot of them are really just over the top, but they all could possibly happen.
Mm-hmm.
But for all those sequences to happen, the whole point of the movie is that it's your fate to die right now. So like 5 or 6 different things will happen in a sequence of events that'll make this one thing kill you. Like they're good. I love them.
Yeah.
But it's very repetitive. Like once you know someone's gonna die, when you see flash, 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 close up, close up, close up. It's there's 6 or 7 of them. There's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
But is there anything you wanted to talk about?
When you proposing?
Oh, you say that now when she leaves the room? Shit. Want to be complete?
Do you have like a timeline of like what you wanna?
Want to have kids before I'm 30?
Oh, so soon.
And she wants a 2-year engagement, which I'm trying to cut down. I don't know if I want to. I don't care, but kind of like to get the ball rolling. It's basically just saving up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have it, but I know what I want. And it should happen soon. I'm hoping. I wanted to do it close to my birthday this year, but cards didn't pan out that way. So I can't say it. I'm gonna have to say it off camera. But yeah, soon.
I'm so excited.
I know.
So excited.
It's awesome.
But 2-year engagement? No.
I'm trying to get her to back down
I
on that.
need a wedding like soon. I need to be at a wedding soon.
My wedding is going to be so lit.
I can't wait.
Oh, she's back. You can't talk about her anymore. Anyways, did you want to talk about anything besides that?
Yeah. Let's see.
You don't have to. If you ain't got nothing on the top of your head, you don't have to.
Nothing that I could think of.
Perfect.
No.
Well, we covered a lot of ground here. We recorded for an hour and 15. Probably going to cut it down to about an hour because I'm going to cut down that game.
The game. That's about 15 minutes worth.
This is going to be the first episode in a while where I'm going to have to go in and edit. I mean, I still edit, but this time I got to edit.
Yeah.
Name dropping.
Yes. Oh, my bad.
Name dropping. Overthinking. But thank you so much for coming on, though.
This was fun, actually.
Yeah, we'll have to get you on again. I'm gonna have to have an episode with all the girls on.
Oh, yes.
But here's the thing: if I do that, I'm gonna have to use this and my other, because it's gonna be. I have a feeling of who it will be, so it would have to be five of you girls and me. So at the most, it would have to be 6. But then I had to just buy a couple pieces of equipment that I'll just have to fork up. But that would be fun.
It'd be so
It would be
fun.
fucking crazy.
Oh my god!
This is what the scenario would be like. There would be it would be 5 girls and me. It'd be a 6 fucking person podcast, and I'm already like thinking about it. I'm like, this is about to be a shit show, but it might be really good. I have to sit right here.
Yeah.
Head of the table. Call me Roman Reigns. I'm right here. And then it'll have to be 2 and 3. Or I might just have to sit here. How are we going to fit 6 people at this table? I'm just realizing that. Oh, no.
Move the camera back.
Yeah, we would have to just.
What am I gonna have to put a 360 cam on for this episode? For that episode?
And have someone like 3 right there and 2 right here.
Yeah, I'll have to do something. If not, it might be a couch pod. Could be a couch pod. But that's in the future. That's not gonna happen next week. But I'd like to just again thank you for coming on.
Thanks for
I've been
having
wanting you
me.
on for so long, and it just couldn't happen for reasons I will not say.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm happy about this episode. It was awesome. Kylie Kobeszka, you're introduced to Every Inch Counts lore.
You'll see me again.
You're part of the MCU of Bogs, or Bogs of Every Inch Counts. Soon we're gonna make a super ep. It's like bringing together all the Infinity Stones, and I'm gonna snap it, and I'm the one that's gonna be gone. So if you guys aren't inching, what are you doing with your life? I'm Josh, Bogs Life Boger. If you're not subscribed, what the hell are you doing? Hit that button. It really helps the channel grow and it really keeps us inching. Because if you're not inching, what the hell are you doing with your life? I'm out. Peace.
Peace.